Good morning. I'm Congressman Greg Stanton, and I'm excited to be here for Connect to STEM Day. I love any day when we can truly embrace our inner nerd together. And I want to offer special thanks to the University of Arizona, Cox Communications, and the Arizona SciTech Festival for organizing this fantastic event. And a special congratulations to the Arizona SciTech Festival, because this year we're celebrating 10 amazing years here in Arizona. It's important that school children learn about how science, technology, engineering, arts, and math are involved in their everyday lives, no matter what they want to grow up to be. I use STEM every single day in my job as a member of the United States Congress. And in my most important job, as a dad to two great school children, I encourage them to persevere and embrace the exciting wonders of STEM. It can take you anywhere in the world. So I encourage the kids that are here today to take advantage of all that this exciting day has to offer. Thank you to Connect to STEM sponsors, including Banner Health and Palo Verde Generating Station, for understanding the importance of inspiring younger generations to pursue technology careers. And most importantly, thank you to the parents and guardians who brought their children here today. Your children's sense of your own enthusiasm for science and technology is so important for their personal development. I can't think of a better way to spend a day as a family than interacting with all the wonderful activities offered here today. So to everyone, enjoy this wonderful day. Connect to STEM.
Hi everyone, welcome to Connect to STEM 2021. Connect to STEM, Connect to STEM, Connect to STEM. Stand down. Here we go, kids. Go,
Fantastic, wonderful. Wow, thank you so much, Congressman Stanton, for that wonderful, warm welcome. And the University of Arizona cheerleaders, Wilbur and Wilma, we have officially started Connect to STEM. Good morning, everyone. My name is Allison O'Toole, and I'm the Executive Director of Corporate and Community Relations here at the University of Arizona Health Sciences. And on behalf of the University of Arizona, Cox Communications, and the Arizona SciTech Festival, we are very excited to welcome you to Connect to STEM 2021.
Hello, everyone. I'm Beth Smith. I'm the Senior Director of Marketing and Communications for the University of Arizona College of Medicine, Phoenix. We are coming to you today from the campus of the college and also from the homes of several of our dear partners who have joined us today to make this possible. It is my pleasure to also welcome Nova. Nova is the Arizona SciTech Institute mascot. Hey Nova, how are you? Everyone, Nova doesn't speak, but he will be chatting in the comments section, so please feel free to send him a note. He is ready to take your questions.
Oh my goodness. Nova, you look great. Thank you for being here with us today. And guess what? We have a special surprise just for you, Nova. We want to say happy birthday to you because it's your first birthday. This time last year, you debuted as the official mascot for the Arizona SciTech Festival. So we say happy first birthday to you, Nova. We're clapping for you. Yay! Well, this is the 7th annual Connect to STEM, and we want to express tremendous gratitude to our event partners, Cox Communications and the Arizona SciTech Festival. They've been with us since day one, 7 years strong, and we are just very thankful and grateful to them. Can you believe that over the first 6 years of this event, we've welcomed 40,000 people to the Phoenix Biomedical Campus? It's our way of opening up the doors and showcasing the wonders of science, technology, engineering, math, and medicine. Now, if you're a return visitor to Connect to STEM, you are no doubt familiar with our Cox Communications iPad giveaway. So we are going to be giving an iPad away at the end of the hour, so stay tuned, and good luck to each one of you. Yay.
Today is a day of exploration, innovation, and inspiration. We wish that we could all be together on the campus again because that is so much fun. But we're still going to have fun today. Our volunteers and staff and sponsors and partners, we've been working for months to bring you some fun activities today that will spark your enthusiasm for STEM. As we've done for many years, we would love to officially cut the ribbon and signify the official start to Connect to STEM. Let's ask our friends to help us cut the ribbon and get this show started. Okay.
It's time for Connect to STEM in
5, 4, 3, 2,
and 1.
That is, I laugh every time I see that video. Yes, so the ribbon has been cut. We are ready to get our program started today. We want to say special thanks to our key sponsors, Banner Health and APS Palo Verde Generating Station. And also thank you to our additional sponsors, the Be Kind Project, DPR Sun, Radio, Dispatch Health, City of Phoenix Public Works, the Boyer Company, and Standard Parking. You're not only our sponsors, you're our friends, our neighbors, and STEM supporters. We say thank you to each one of them.
Absolutely, absolutely. So now that we're officially underway, we have the opportunity to welcome a new partner for our Connect to STEM event, the Be Kind Crew Dance Group. They are sure to set a tone of high energy, fun, and appreciation for the day. So those of you at home, stand up, clear a space, because it is time to dance along. All right, let's put our hands together and let's welcome our new friends, the Be Kind Crew. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, report to the dance floor. Report to the dance floor. Yeah. I feel like getting crazy. Do you feel the same? Let go your problems, baby, and come and dance with me. No sense in going home now. We're taking out all night. That's right. Got the club going up like a stick of dynamite. Step to the left, 2 steps to the right. Throw your hands up, wave side to side. Step to the front, now 2 steps back. Do a 360. Everybody clap, 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 clap. Jump, jump, jump. Higher, baby. Get higher, baby. Wow. Higher, baby. Higher, baby.
Boogie. Boogie.
Keep playing the music, DJ. Ain't no time to chill. Whole building going crazy. Nobody standing still. Step to the left, 2 steps to the right. Throw your hands up, wave side to side. Step to the front, now 2 steps back. Do a 360. Everybody clap, 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 clap. Jump, jump, higher, baby. Get higher, baby. Wow. Higher, baby. Higher, baby.
Boogie. Boogie. Boogie.
Wow, that was amazing, Be Kind Crew. Thank you
They were
so much.
awesome.
You couldn't see us, but we were actually dancing right along with them, and we did pretty good, I think. So, nonetheless, the Be Kind Crew is amazing. They brought so much energy to Connect to STEM. Google them, you'll find so many other videos that you'll just fall in love with, like that one. Today is an exceptional day as we celebrate 10 years of the Arizona SciTech Festival. This festival has reached millions of children and families across Arizona. We are so fortunate to have tremendous leaders from the Arizona SciTech Institute. And now I'm thrilled to be able to welcome our good friend, longtime supporter and partner, Dr. Jeremy Bevendour, the Executive Director of the Arizona SciTech Institute, to the Connect to STEM stage. Hi, Jeremy, good morning.
Hi there. Good morning. How's it going today?
Wonderful, we're so glad you're here.
So now in its 10th year, we're the third largest science festival in the nation. And today is the first of dozens of events that are going to happen across the state throughout the month of February, kicking it off with Connect to STEM today. And the fun doesn't end after today's event. In fact, we encourage you to take advantage of the virtual events taking place throughout February and continue exploring. So visit our website at scitechinstitute.org to have free access to the amazing education opportunities for all ages.
Oh, we're excited. That sounds great. You guys have done so much work with this. Well, Jeremy, do you want to cue us up for our next segment of the event today?
Yes, so I have my favorite teddy bear here, and we are excited to visit the Wildcat Play Hospital for a teddy bear checkup. Can you get to your favorite bear or doll too? How about we have some fun? Are you ready to visit the Wildcat Play Hospital? I'm excited to introduce you to Ashara, a medical student from the University of Arizona College of Medicine, Phoenix. She is going to give us behind-the-scenes tour of one of Connect to STEM's signature exhibits, the Wildcat Play Hospital, and help us get a teddy bear checkup.
Hi everyone, my name is Akshara and I'm a medical student here at the College of Medicine, Phoenix. Now, as a medical student, that means I'm going to school to become a doctor. Today, I'm going to talk to you about what happens when you go to the doctor's office or the hospital. But I also have two friends here with me. My first friend is Aya. And then I also have Mr. Rabbit here, and he's going to help me with the checkup today, okay? So let's get started. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what happens when you go to the doctor's office or when you go to the hospital. So the first thing to do whenever you go in is you always wash your hands. So I have some hand sanitizer here that I'm going to show you how to wash your hands. So remember, take some hand sanitizer and rub, rub, rub. And while you're rubbing, you can sing happy birthday. That way, you know how long to wash your hands. And when you're using hand sanitizer, make sure you get between the fingers like this and you rub all the way around. Now, the reason why we wash our hands is because we want our hands to be clean so that we can be safe and healthy. And sometimes if you don't wash your hands, you can see some germs. But right here, you can't see any germs, which means I did a good job of washing my hands. Okay, next, we're gonna check the temperature of my friend here, this rabbit. So I'm gonna check the temperature by putting this thermometer right underneath his arm, like this. Now let's check. Oh, the rabbit's doing really well. His temperature is 98 degrees. That's perfect. That means he can go to school. He's not sick. Another thing we do is we check something called the pulse right here in the wrist. So the doctor's just going to put 2 fingers on the wrist right here and check the pulse. Doesn't hurt. It's very quick and easy. And we're just checking to see how your heart's beating too here. Perfect. Okay, and now we're going to use this machine right here. Now this machine tells us how your heart's doing right here, but we can also use it to take an x-ray. So let's take an x-ray really quick. Oh, perfect. We got our x-ray done. Okay, so now next step is we're going to take a look at the rabbit's eyes, and I'm going to use this right here, okay? So looking in, eyes look good. And other eye looks great. So next, we're going to take a listen to Mr. Rabbit's heart and stomach using the stethoscope. So I'm going to put this part of the stethoscope in my ears like this, and I'm going to take this part and put it right over the heart so I can take a listen. When we listen to the heart, we're going to hear a lub-dub, lub-dub, lub-dub. And then when I move the stethoscope over the stomach, we're going to hear some growls, and if you're hungry, at least. Mr. Rabbit sounds great. Okay, and next, I'm going to use this This looks like a hammer, but it really isn't. And it doesn't hurt when I use this instrument. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap on the elbow and the knee here. And what we're doing is we're just checking for reflexes. Sometimes when a doctor taps your elbow or your knee, you might do something funky, but that's totally normal, and it's actually pretty silly. Okay, now this last step we're gonna do is I'm gonna give a shot to the rabbit. Now, it's really important that every kid gets their shots because a shot protects you from some diseases. And if you're protected from diseases, you won't get them, and you can stay safe and healthy and go to school or play with your friends whenever. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna clean the area right here on the arm, and then very, very quickly I'm gonna take this with the medicine in it, poke it right here really quickly, and it's done. That was so quick. So it's really easy, not scary at all. And then you'll be protected and safe. So I hope today you learned that doctors are really just your friends, and we want you to be safe and happy and healthy, so that way you can play and go to school and become great adults like us. Okay? Thanks for watching.
Thanks so much, Akshara and Aya. That was so helpful. We're really glad to see that Mr. Rabbit and Aya's baby are doing so well and so healthy. Thank you for giving us a tour of the Wildcat Play Hospital. And we think, Akshara, you're going to make a great doctor when you graduate medical school. Thank you. So just so you know, the Wildcat Play Hospital event today is just a preview of what's coming for Connect to STEM Live TV. Now here's the cool thing about Connect to STEM Live TV. Starting next Saturday, there will be more exciting activities that the University of Arizona will launch, and you'll get to see each Saturday morning in February more amazing sessions, including the Wildcat Play Hospital. So these sessions will be a little bit longer, a little bit more in depth, and if you would like to join, it's really easy. You can just join on our website, and you might even register to win a Connect to STEM t-shirt like the one that I'm wearing and Allison is wearing. Yay! I'd like to welcome to the Connect to STEM stage our good friend, Roxanne Wingate from Cox Communications. Roxanne is a good friend of ours. She's been a supporter of Connect to STEM for a long time, and she is the Senior Community Relations Specialist with Cox Communications. Roxanne, hello.
Hi, I'm Roxanne Wingate, and on behalf of Cox Communications, I want to welcome you to Connect to STEM. Cox has been a proud sponsor of Connect to STEM and the SciTech Festival because we know our future is brighter when our students enter STEM careers. Our next session will show you how to TikTok your way to a STEM career. I know you're anxious to talk to our guest panelists today, so let's go ahead and introduce them. We have Emmy Award-winning producer and director Ron Bruce. He went to Cortez High School and the University of Arizona. He's now a content creator working for several entities, including Cox, PBS, and networks like ESPN. Along with Ron, we have digital content creator Matt Peterson. We recently caught up with Matt and talked with him about growing up here in Arizona to life in front of the camera on TikTok.
Only eat pizza for the entire day? Challenge accepted. To make this challenge happen, I had an egg, bacon, sausage, and hash brown breakfast pizza on a sweet potato crust. For lunch, I was the king of health when I got a salad pizza. I then got a pineapple pizza, and if this is your favorite type of pizza, I just don't trust you.
For dinner, I turned into a real man with this meat pizza.
And then I quickly turned back to myself when I found this Nutella pizza for dessert.
Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to go into the entertainment industry. I'm a content creator on TikTok. I have 3.7 million followers on there right now. My videos have honestly evolved super organically over time, especially on TikTok. You know, I think having a niche on TikTok is actually the most important part of the app in general. Once I found a series that stuck, which was car baking, so only baking food inside of my car, I did that. And then once I got back to LA, I was like, I can't bake in my car anymore. So then that's when I started the food challenges.
Only eat cheesy foods for an entire day? This should be Gouda.
The thing about TikTok is there's so many videos that will blow up, or you can have like your viral moment. But then if every other video on your feed is something different, no one's gonna follow you because they don't match up. If I was doing a food video one day and then a workout video the next day and this and that, I don't know if it would work as well. It may. I went to high school at Arcadia High School. And then from Arcadia, I moved to Orange County and went to Chapman University for college. And I studied broadcast journalism. This necessarily wasn't what I thought I would be doing a year and a half out of college, but it's honestly even better than what I would have expected. When I was in school, like one of the biggest courses I took was the art of storytelling. If I can tell you a story in 20 seconds, there's no better feeling. As for my equipment, I honestly just use my phone. Which is so hilarious because so much of my life I spent giving the excuse to myself, oh, I'll create content once I have a nice camera. And now I laugh at myself that I just create on my phone, so I could have been creating all along. I think one of the most beautiful parts of creating content right now is that it can become your full-time job. And that's like genuinely my favorite part of it is I'll be out. Even yesterday, I had this like out of body moment where I was driving to Orange County just to pick up these dessert tacos. And I had this moment when I was driving and I just felt so grateful that this is my job. I think for any young person who wants to become a content creator, the biggest skill would just be believing in yourself, which like even saying that, I feel so cheesy, but it really is true. Like if you believe in yourself, nobody is going to stop you because the best part of content creation is it's up to you.
I really hope my future is as bright as my stomach after today.
Oh, that's so wonderful. And now we're really excited to welcome Ron and Matt to the Connect to STEM stage. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And Matt, it's great to see you again. Thank you so much for joining us.
No, thank you for having me. I'm so excited about this.
Hey, after watching that video, there's a couple things I want to unpack and ask you a few questions. And I know our viewers have some really great questions as well. Slash, age 10 wants to know, at what age did you start making your videos and how did you learn?
It's hard to pinpoint an exact age because I just remember, I have to like ask my parents about that maybe, because I feel like the moment I could get a camera in my hands, I was making content. I used to have like the weird little flip camera and a little mini green screen behind me. I was just always trying to make content.
That's something we have in common. I started when I was about 8. The difference being a little bit older, I started with my father's 8mm film camera, actual film.
But that's so trendy now. So you were ahead of the curve.
Well, I don't know about that, but it was definitely an interesting process with film. Something else you mentioned in your video that really intrigued me and something I believe in is you talk about not waiting until you have the perfect camera or the best camera or the best equipment. Tell me why you believe that.
I honestly think that's the most valuable piece of advice that I wish I would have known or told myself when I was younger, because I always was giving myself the excuse, oh, I can't make content until I have the nicest camera. And now in hindsight, I realized that was really just an excuse and like a block I was putting up for myself, because now I create everything on my phone. And the fact that I create, edit, and post with something that lives in my pocket, you know, there's no excuse, yet I was placing that excuse on me.
Right, I completely agree. It's interesting. When I started in the business, we had these massive, large cameras that sat on our shoulder, and now we can use something as big as this to take 4K video, and it's just incredible that how technology keeps it advancing. And so if you wait, you got to jump in at some time, right?
Absolutely. That's the biggest thing, is just going for it and trying and trying and trying, and then eventually, you know, it'll stick.
Well, speaking of technology, I want to jump back to another viewer's question. This comes from Amel, age 9. How do you come up with all these great ideas for TikTok?
Well, with TikTok, the best part of it is it's actually very viewer driven. So I ask my viewers what they want to see, and then I reply back to their comments. So it's really fun creatively because I'm able to take their idea and then branch off of it and find foods that match up with their ideas. So it's a fun little community thing.
So in a sense, it's a kind of a collaboration, but not in the same room. You're just collaborating digitally.
Yeah, which is the most beautiful part of technology in general is even you and I right now, we're collaborating, but we're not in the same space. It's like there's so much collaboration now that is possible due to technology.
Totally. Hey, this next question is from Javier, age 8, and he asks, how did you get so many followers, which is amazing. What are you, over 4 million?
Yeah, I just hit 4 million yesterday.
4 million viewers. He wants to know, how did you get all these followers?
I think the biggest thing was just consistency. I decided in March that I was going to be posting. I originally said every single day, and then I said I'm at least posting like 3 times a week, and I kept with the same series. So I think the consistency in posting, but also consistency in your content, because then your viewers will know what to come back to. Like they know they can come to you for something specific.
Absolutely, not a surprise. They know where you're headed.
Absolutely.
Hey, since we're in the STEM, world here, talk to me a little bit about the STEM curriculum and how you feel it integrates into how you create your content.
Yeah, well, I think taking the T of STEM, technology, none of this would happen. Social media wouldn't be happening, nothing online. This conversation you and I are having is all based out of technology. But the beautiful part of using the entire word is like there is science, technology, engineering, math, and medicine in technology. It's like they all really complement each other beautifully. And so I think that's what's cool. It's like you need every letter to create the whole word.
Yeah, it's from beginning, middle, and end of storytelling, right? You're going to be using every aspect of the STEM technology or STEM curriculum.
Absolutely. It's amazing.
Hey, we're almost out of time, but I have one last question from Eva. She's age 6, and she wants to know, what is your favorite video?
My favorite video I've ever posted would probably be my clear video. It was only eating clear foods for a day, because that was my biggest challenge going into it. I'm like, there's no way I can do this. And then once I did it, I was like, cool, I did it.
I remember watching that and I thought, is he just going to drink water all day? And then when you unwrapped the egg roll and ate just I don't want to call it skin, but
yeah.
It was very interesting that you thought that, yeah, that's clear and I can eat that.
Thank you. I know, it's fun. It pushes my brain to weird and crazy limits.
Absolutely. Well, Matt, I really appreciate you stopping by and chatting with us. All the viewers out there, check out Matt on his TikTok channel and really support him. He's doing amazing work. And just thank you again, Matt.
Thank you so much. And if anyone out there wants to create content, just start now.
Perfect. We're going to throw it back to Allison and Beth over at the Connect to STEM stage.
Wasn't he great?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Matt and Ron. It's really great to have you with us today. You're such an inspiration as a fellow broadcast journalism major. I just think this is an amazing new medium. And to your point, TikTok has been really interesting to watch, particularly during the pandemic. There's so many physicians and clinicians that have been talking about how to stay safe and what is the vaccine and how it works. And so it's just a great way to connect with people. And certainly Matt has figured out the way to do it with 4 million followers. So congratulations to Matt. And thank you so much to Cox Communications for organizing that outstanding segment for us. So now we're going to switch gears a little bit, and we are just thrilled to be able to introduce you to one of our favorite people, Dr. Alan Hamilton. Dr. Hamilton was voted one of America's best doctors for 19 years in a row. He was also named one of the top 100 neurosurgeons in the United States. I know many kids, usually when we have them on campus, they will always ask us, how do you become a brain doctor? And can you be an engineer and a brain doctor? And so we're really excited to be able to have Dr. Hamilton with us today, as he is the executive director of the Arizona Simulation Technology and Education Center. And Dr. Hamilton is going to explain to us what that is. So Dr. Hamilton, welcome to the Connect to STEM stage this morning.
Well, I'm really happy to be with you, and I was very taken by what Ron and Matt were talking about technology. Let me first say, you don't necessarily start off life wanting to be a brain surgeon. I was a janitor, and I worked at a hospital, a veterinary hospital, as a matter of fact. And I was watching as I mopped, I could see through the window and watch people doing surgery. And eventually one day, one of the veterinary surgeons said, "Hey, if you get your chores done early, you can come in and help me." And one thing led to another. And I became a brain surgeon, but I wouldn't say necessarily everybody needs to start off being a janitor. So as Ron and Matt were talking about, technology has done huge leaps in every field. And this is one of the reasons why STEM is so important. And I want to show you some amazing technology that we use every day at the University of Arizona with our nursing, our pharmacy, our medical students, and our public health students. And this is something completely different. This never existed when I went to medical school, but training in medicine has become so amazing and in a way so much fun because we are able to harness so much technology now to train our doctors so that they're better and they're safer than ever before. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of a look. Good. So what you're seeing here is what we call the Arizona Simulation Technology and Education Center. And you can see here that students are trying out all sorts of different procedures. They're using mannequins. They're using very advanced three-dimensional technology, like you're seeing here, to teach them about anatomy. But they're also able to use these mannequins to try out a variety of surgical and medical procedures. So they're not practicing necessarily on patients, they're practicing on these mannequins. And these mannequins are very advanced. You can see they move their eyes, they can talk, they can cry. Here we have a baby, and you'll see the baby's hands are shaking because the baby is suffering with a seizure that we want to make sure the students know how to fix. And here they're studying suture technique, here CPR. You see the fire in the background. We use that when we're training search and rescue and paramedics to make it more realistic. So let's go on a little bit and talk about some amazing technology, which are called task trainers. And these are things that we use where the students can actually start working on special skills. Here we have a student who's actually doing surgery. This is a virtual surgery trainer. And as you're going to see, here the surgery trainer is telling him where he should be grasping the tissue. You see the liver and the gallbladder. Here it's showing him how to do the instruments. It's sort of like a really fun computer game. And here they're trying to resuscitate a patient. Here they're trying to look at how to do better breathing. But every one of these we can sort of almost say is a game because we get scores and then we find out whether or not we're doing better. Now, what you're looking at here is a dissection table. So instead of doing the old-fashioned dissection, which we used to do on cadavers, which was kind of icky, now we have a virtual cadaver and we can do all of our dissections in 3D, and we can take off muscle and bone and look at the organs underneath, look at the blood vessels to make sure that we know exactly what the procedure is going to look like and what the anatomy is underneath. And we can do this anytime. So this makes it even better. And I'm gonna I think that right now we're taking some questions, aren't we? At this point, does Olivia got a question for me? Or do I
Thanks,
think
Dr. Hamilton.
there's Olivia.
So what's the best part of being a neurosurgeon?
Well, Olivia, that's a good question. I don't know if there's one great part. It's always great to be able to take care of patients and help them, especially in the brain. But I also think it's wonderful because the technology gets better and better, the surgeries get better and better, and most importantly, the teams that we work with are better and better. And I have to say that's the biggest thrill every day is coming in and training with great teams that are training a new generation of doctors, nurses, and pharmacists and public health specialists. And I think the COVID crisis has shown us just how important it is to keep up with that training and be able to rise to new challenges as we're doing with the COVID-19 pandemic.
That's awesome. So if someone had a heart attack, would you be able to recreate it on that table?
Oh, that's such a great question, Allison. And I know this is going to be hard for students to understand, but we can recreate everything. We can recreate the person having the symptoms, coming into the hospital, looking at the test. We can actually recreate the surgery if we have to fix a blood vessel, or the angiography, we have to look at the blood vessels on x-ray. And then we can even simulate how do they recover in the ICU and how do they go home and do their rehabilitation. So we can do every single phase of their care, and basically recreate it from the very beginning to the very end. Good question. So back to you, Beth and Allison.
Thanks so much, Dr. Hamilton. That was so exciting to see the equipment you use and all of the training techniques that are being used, not just for neurosurgeons, but some with an engineering excitement. That is awesome. I am so excited that you shared with us that what started your career was curiosity. You wanted to see what they were doing with the veterinary clinic, and now look where it's led you. That is just great. It's my pleasure to introduce our friend and our partner and key sponsor, Jackie Hunter from Banner Health. Hi, Jackie.
Our goal at Banner Health is to improve the communities that we serve, whether it's through providing quality care, advocating for our patients, or supporting events that may create the next providers and healthcare leaders of tomorrow. Connect to STEM is an opportunity for children and their families to meet researchers, engineers, and our very own doctors, nurses, and staff. We're very excited to support Connect to STEM again this year, and I want to say a special thank you to the Office of Diversity and Inclusion for their amazing efforts to make this event a success. Today, we would like to pay a special tribute to all of the essential workers who have worked relentlessly during the pandemic. From our heart to yours, we thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Jackie, and to all of our friends at Banner Health. And this last year has been obviously challenging, as we know, and our hearts go out, and we're thinking about all of the faculty, students, and staff here at the University of Arizona Health Sciences who have been on the front line working through the pandemic. And we've done everything we can to lend support, but today we really felt like it was important to provide a tribute to say thank you so much to all of our essential workers that have been working so hard this last year. And so our sponsors, Banner Health and APS Palo Verde Generating Station, have joined us to come up with a very special tribute to some of our essential workers who are our heroes. We do want to let you know some of this footage was taken before the pandemic, so just so you're aware. But please do us a favor. If you have an essential worker that you want to give a shout out to, drop it in the chat, or you can say thank you to all of our essential workers here at the University of Arizona. So let's take a tribute together and take a look at the video.
Let's do. That was wonderful. And yes, allow us to say thank you to all of our essential workers and high five to all of you guys. We wish you were here, but we will definitely have you in our thoughts today and every day. As we mentioned, Banner Health and APS Palo Verde Generating Station are key sponsors for us, and it's my pleasure to introduce Maria Lakai. And if you haven't met Maria, she's the Executive Vice President and Chief Nuclear Officer at Palo Verde Generating Station. She's here to share a special message. You did hear that correctly. Chief Nuclear Officer, Maria Lakai. Welcome.
Hello and a very warm welcome to all future STEM leaders joining us today. We're so happy to be here with you and launch Connect to STEM 2021. As the nation's largest clean air energy producer, we're honored to be a community partner for STEM teachers and students across all of Arizona, and we're so proud to sponsor Connect to STEM. At Palo Verde Generating Station, we celebrate all things STEM each and every day with the work that we do. We're thrilled to be able to keep the fun going and introduce you to some very enthusiastic students from the University of Arizona's College of Pharmacy, as they're going to show you a very cool experiment, making toothpaste explode. I can't wait to see this.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brad, a College of Pharmacy student, and I'd like to welcome you to Connect to STEM 2021. We are excited to be here and hope everyone is staying safe and masking up. Be sure to join us again on February 6th and the 13th, when we'll be showing you lots more fun and exciting experiments, like the one we have in store for you today. We will be available to answer any questions after this exercise. Now let's go get colorful with our Colorful Catalyst demonstration. So you want to conduct the infamous Colorful Catalyst experiment, huh? Well, let's start by understanding the science behind the reaction first. What is a catalyst, you might ask? A catalyst is a substance that increases the speed of a chemical reaction. Catalysts are important because many chemical reactions, such as those occurring within the human body, can only occur with the help of a catalyst. During this experiment, we will add our catalyst to hydrogen peroxide and a soap mixture, causing a chemical reaction that will produce a large foam tower. The creation of our foaming reaction occurs when the catalyst is added to hydrogen peroxide, causing it to quickly break down into water and oxygen gas. Without a catalyst, this chemical reaction would occur very slowly, unable to be detected by you or I. With the addition of our catalyst, yeast, the reaction happens much faster, creating the foam. Why do we use soap? This experiment also requires soap. Without soap, the oxygen gas produced will evaporate from the liquid, forming bubbles that quickly pop. However, when we add soap to the mixture, we are increasing the surface tension of the liquid. This allows us to trap the oxygen gas, blocking the formation of the oxygen bubbles, instead creating lots of foam. This is your elephant toothpaste. Why are catalysts important in medicine? The human body uses catalysts called enzymes. An important job of these enzymes is the digestion of medicines, such as Tylenol. Scientists and drug discovery researchers must work hard to invent new medications that are able to be safely digested by enzymes without jeopardizing the effect of these medications. Now that we have learned about what a catalyst is, let's hop on over to our experimenters and show you all how you can do this from home. First, let's go over some important safety advice. Hydrogen peroxide can be harmful to the skin and eyes. Make sure to have safety goggles, plastic gloves to help avoid direct contact with the hydrogen peroxide. If any hydrogen peroxide gets into your eyes, rinse your eyes with cool running water for 15 minutes. Secondly, do not eat the foam. Although it may look colorful and tasty, it cannot be eaten. Last, please ask a grown-up for help with warming your water or ask permission to do it yourself. Now let's get started on how to conduct the experiment. First, you'll need an empty plastic water bottle, dry yeast found in the baking section, warm water, liquid dish soap, 3% hydrogen peroxide found in your local pharmacy, measuring cups and measuring spoons, safety glasses, a tray to catch the foam. This can be a baking pan, turkey's best, and food coloring. First, you'll start by measuring half a cup of hydrogen peroxide and carefully pour into the empty water bottle. Next, we'll add a big squirt of dish soap into the bottle and we'll swirl gently to mix. If you want to make your foam colorful, add a few drops of food coloring directly into the hydrogen peroxide and soap. Swirl the bottle again gently to mix. Now, in a measuring cup, mix together 1 tablespoon of yeast and 3 tablespoons of your warm water, and you'll want to stir for about 30 seconds. While we mix, make sure to show us how your experiment goes at home. Show us the fun colors you chose to use in your colorful catalyst experiment. Make sure to tag us on all your socials using the hashtag #ConnectToSTEM so that we can follow along with your progress. You can also tag at UAZ Pharmacy or at @ConnectToSTEM on Facebook or Instagram. Finally, pour your mix quickly into your bottle and step back and watch your reaction go. Thank you all for watching Connect to Stemmers and have a wonderful day.
That is so great. Thank you so much, Brad, and everyone at the College of Pharmacy. You know, our students came up with these activities on their own, and I think they might have a second career, maybe in video production. And we will definitely be trying out some of those experiments at home, I know, in our house. Good thing you're doing it outside, though, for sure. Well, as the celebration continues, I'm thrilled to be able to welcome to the Connect to STEM stage the Arizona School for the Arts Percussion Ensemble. The percussion ensemble is under the direction of Liz Guzman, and they are going to perform Pads in Isolation, which was written by a local composer, Josh Gotry, for percussion ensembles to perform during COVID-19. Now, my kids watched this video several times, and they ended up picking up pencils around the house and beating on all different things around the house. So you're going to love the whimsicalness of this performance. So please allow us to welcome Arizona School for the Arts to the Connect to STEM stage.
How talented are they? Gosh, that was so great for them to share their talents with us and send that video. That was really awesome. One of the highlights of Connect to STEM when we get to see you on campus is that we also get to show the Simulation Center. It's called the Center for Simulation, and it is the place where our medical students, nursing students, and even pharmacy students train for their future careers. Today, we welcome Madeline Ricks, Program Coordinator at the Center for Simulation, to help us learn about CPR. CPR is the life-saving practice when someone is having a heart attack. So Madeline is ready to take your questions and in the chat, so feel free to ask her more about this. But in the meanwhile, let's hurry up and get a teddy bear or a pillow so you can join in with Madeline and her team and learn how to do life-saving CPR. Madeline, take it away.
Welcome to the Center for Simulation and Innovation at the University of Arizona College of Medicine, Phoenix. My name is Madeline Riggs, and I'm excited to show you everything that we have in store for you today to learn more about simulated medical education. At our Medical Simulation Center, we are able to use innovative equipment to be able to teach student doctors through hands-on experiences how to care for patients. This includes simply talking with our robot patients that we like to call mannequins, asking them how are they feeling today, all the way to participating in live, hands-on, life-saving procedures on our trainers. Here, students are able to make mistakes without hurting their patient. I don't know about you, but I would be worried if someone walked up to me with a needle and told me that it was their very first time ever giving someone a shot. Yikes. We have a variety of different trainers that students use to be able to practice life-saving procedures so that they can actually save a real person's life in the future. One thing that we definitely believe in is that practice does make perfect. So if you don't do something right the very first time, just remember, you can always practice, practice, practice. And I'm excited for you to be able to practice with us virtually. Anyways, let's get started and learn a little bit more about CPR.
Hello, my name is John.
And I'm Lorena, and we're excited to teach you how to save someone's life using CPR.
For CPR today, we're going to need a patient. This is my patient. His name, Mr. Manny. And you'll need a patient too. So for this, we want you to go and get a pillow. We'll give you some time to get your pillow. Go ahead now.
So for this, I wanted to explain to you what CPR is. And CPR is a very special skill that you can use to save someone's life if someone stops breathing until emergency team arrives.
My patient is an actual CPR mannequin.
I will use a pillow, and I've named my pillow Squishy. You can follow by practicing with your pillow at home. Did you name your pillow yet? What's his name? Oh, I love it. Okay, well, what you will want to do first is you want to check your scene. Look around the room. Do you see anything dangerous? If you do see something dangerous, you will want to get an adult to help you.
If the scene is safe, then you can check on your patient. You'll go up to your patient and tap your patient, or in this case, your pillow, on the shoulder and say, "Do you need my help? Let's do it together. Do you need my help? Do you need my help?" If they don't answer, then you need to ask someone to call 911, or you need to call 911 right away. Do you know the number? That's right,
911. Once you call 911 or you have someone call 911, you want to roll your patient on their back. This will allow the patient to breathe a little better and open up their lungs. Another thing you want to do is check their mouth for food. You don't want them to choke on anything, do you?
So how do you check for breathing? You put your ear down to the mouth of your patient and listen for 5 to 10 seconds. If the patient is breathing, we do not need to do CPR because the heart is working. But let's listen again. Oh no, my patient's not breathing. We'll need to do CPR. Can you help me?
In order to help our patient, what we want to do is grasp our hands together, put one hand over another, and clasp them together. You'll want to use the palm of your hand and push it in the middle of the patient's chest. And you want to press down as hard as you can by having your arms straight up. Let's practice. 1, 2, 3.
We'll need to do this a lot, at least 100 times continuously in 1 minute. And we'll need to do that over and over until help arrives or the patient becomes awake. To do this, what helps me is to sing a song. And we're going to be singing Baby Shark while we do these compressions.
Look at the screen. We will be racing to save our patient's life. Let's see who wins between you and me. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Set, go.
Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark. Mama shark do 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 do, mama shark do 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 do, mama shark do 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 do, mama shark. Papa shark do 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 do, Papa shark do 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 do, Papa shark do 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 do, Papa shark. Keep it up. You're doing great.
Ambulance is around the corner. Keep going. Brother shark do 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 do, brother shark do 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 do, brother shark do 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 do, brother shark. Sister shark do 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 do, sister shark do 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 do, sister shark do 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 do, sister shark.
The rate is good. Just keep going at this rate, sing the song, and help will arrive. Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark. Grandma shark do 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 do, grandma shark do 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 do, grandma shark do 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 do, grandma shark. All right, congratulations. The ambulance arrived and you saved your patient using CPR. And when you hear Baby Shark in the future, you can also practice your CPR skills.
You're awesome. Thank you for helping us save a life.
Oh my goodness, that was such a great refresher. Yes, thank you so much
You
to
did
this
such a great job.
Center for Simulation and Innovation team for not only reteaching us the importance of CPR, but getting that song stuck in our head. I know that's going to be in our heads, but that will help us remember. So thank you so much to them. And right now, we want to say a special thanks to all of our families and teachers that have joined us today. We want to say special thanks to all of our partners and sponsors. We couldn't have done this event without you. And last but not least, we want to say thank you to the amazing staff here at the University of Arizona. Beth and I want to give a round of applause to each of them who have put this event on from home. And it's just been amazing to continue to work with such extraordinary people who want to make sure that our young people are inspired by STEM. So thank you to everyone. And now I think, Beth, it's the moment we've been waiting for.
I'm so excited. It is the moment we've all been waiting for because thanks to Cox Communications, we get to give away an iPad. It is our pleasure to welcome back our friend Nova to help us with this part. Nova, would you mind letting us know who the winner of the iPad is? I think you know.
Oh, and Kelly's there too.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, Kelly.
Let's see. All right. Sophia L., you are the winner of the iPad. Thank you so much, Nova, for helping us with that. And Sophia, a member of our team will be reaching out to you to make arrangements with your family, and that way you can get your iPad. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes, thank you. Special thanks to Kelly and Nova for being a part of the Connect to STEM stage with us today. And as we leave you today, we're going to showcase the University of Arizona College of Medicine Phoenix 2020 highlights, which is a tribute to all the amazing things that have happened here. We look forward to having you back on our campus, hopefully very soon. And we'll see you next Saturday for Connect to STEM Live TV. Thank you so much for being with us this morning and have a great rest of your day.
It's been our pleasure to have you. We'll see you next time.
"2020 was a year without parallel. Our college shined during the darkest times of the pandemic. Our physicians cared for the sick, including thousands of COVID-19 patients. Students, faculty, and staff reached out to communities in need. And senior students graduated early to help serve the community we all love. Our scientists continued the quest for new therapies and approaches to improve care. Partners with a shared vision joined us to propel medical discovery. Faculty innovated medical education to ensure our students could safely learn. Students demonstrated resilience and leadership. Together we celebrated important milestones in a new way, such as match day and commencement. Together we expanded the incoming class by 25% to address the physician shortage and stepped forward to fight racial injustice in every community. And together we will carry the torch to a better 2021. Wishing you a happy and healthy new year.